Hello everyone and welcome to the first playoffs match of the TCL, or the second rather, because this is going up on Sunday. Now, the Blackthorn Nidoqueens have made it this far. We ended up in first place. Now we're up against the Violet City, one of the only two teams that managed to beat us, and I'm sure you can all remember the familiar faces of Exploud and Garbodor and Cobalion, who were a real pain in the ass to deal with, not gonna lie. They were a real pain in the ass to deal with. So yeah, I want revenge. He wants to repeat what only one other person was able to do. So let's go. I prepared differently for this team. I believe Caesar can put in a lot of work right now, despite there being Suicune and Rotom. And I'm using a few different sets from what I usually use during the normal season, which hopefully won't bite me in the ass. Now, I could start with... I'm very tempted to start Latios right now, because he's most likely going to start his Sableye. Or actually, I might just go Florges this time around to threaten out his Sableye. I'm gonna go Florges. Good luck, have fun. To Dan, if you want to check out his perspective of the channel, you should definitely check it out. I will be posting the link in the description down below. There's no face cam, so I don't know why I'm acting out pointing downwards. And yeah, looks like he's taking his sweet time choosing his starter. And yeah, hopefully there we go. And he does start Sableye. Now, I prepared a nice surprise. Not only for Sableye, but for Garbodor. Last time around, he led Sableye, I led Landorus. So if I manage to threaten out Sableye and bring in my Landorus at some point, I can potentially set up Stealth Rocks before he Mega Evolves. Now, as you can see on the screen, I am no longer the Calm Mind set, I am actually an Expert Belt set. So, his switch into Garbodor is quite obvious, but a Moonblast will hurt absolutely anything. So I'm gonna click the Moonblast in case he decides to stay in. And he actually goes for a Calm Mind. So that's a pretty good way to start the game here. He loses his Prankster. He actually takes the hit better because of the Calm Mind, but now he has no free switch-ins for this Moonblast, and Sableye is really weakened. So I just have to make sure that I don't let this Sableye set up. Last time around he brought physical-based Mega Sableye, and I'm sorry about the sirens. I'm really sorry about the sirens. But yeah, he's probably running some calculations right now. He does go into Garbodor, so he resists my Moonblast, but as long as he doesn't outspeed me, Psychic will take down Garbodor. I put Psychic and the Expert Belt 100% just for this Garbodor, so there's no reason for me not to click Psychic. And yes, Florges takes down Garbodor, so our prep is definitely paying off right now. Florges takes the first kill of the match, and Mega Sableye is at under 30% HP, so definitely started out with the right foot here. Now, his Exploud could come in a bit freely, I guess, and I'm going to check how much damage, because I'm 100% sure that he's gonna be the Choice Spec set. So he deals 66% to me with the Boom Burst, but I'm pretty sure Florges has put in the work it needed to put in. So I wouldn't mind using Moonblast, potentially reducing his special attack, and it's also a 2-hit KO onto the Exploud. Cobalion, last time around, he used a set with Life Orb and only 100 attack EVs, so that does have a shot at KOing me, but I really wouldn't mind because my Alomomola is an 100% counter to his Cobalion, and yeah, I'm pretty glad that Garbodor is out of the way now. I'm really glad. Maybe I overextended against that Garbodor, but I'm feeling pretty good. I'm definitely feeling pretty good right now. We shall see how this goes. He's definitely taking his sweet time, and clearly he did not expect the Psychic from Florges. So he brings in the Cobalion here. Now, I'm pretty sure last time around he brought Hidden Power Ice. I really think he would bring it again. So I'm gonna switch directly into my Scissor, which should take the hit pretty easily. He does go for the Iron Head. He doesn't have a Life Orb this time around, which makes the odds of it being Life Orbed not high, or rather mixed, because last time around it was mixed. So let me just check here. Scissor, my current set. Okay, his Iron Head, he doesn't have a Life Orb. He dealt how much? 14%. So it could have been a very low roll. Really could have been a very low roll. It's not choice band. So I can potentially set up a Swords Dance right now. Or I can U-turn out, because I will be slower. And I think a U-turn... not sure. Gonna Mega Evolve. What is my best play here? Is it U-turn, or is that too obvious? Because I could Swords Dance. Last time around I didn't even bring Scissor, and I've never brought Swords Dance Scissor into the fray. And even if he goes out into Rotom, I do have my Umbreon to use Heal Bell. So see, the thing is, if he switches to close combat, then that would be an issue, I guess. I'm gonna go for the Swords Dance. He does switch out into Suicune. That is fine by me. I do go for the Swords Dance. And now, okay, I am now a Mega Scissor. With almost max attack and at +2 against a regular, for example, a Crocoon. Bullet Punch doesn't do too much. How much does U-turn do? Almost 50%. Superpower. I'm gonna click U-turn. Wow, that dealt 62%. That's definitely not physically offensive. So now I have an important choice to make. Who do I bring in? Probably the Latios. Because I could Thunderbolt, and the only thing that enjoys taking a Thunderbolt is the Rotom. But I have all the initiative right now, so that's a really slow Suicune as well. I'm gonna switch into Latios. If he calls, and that's perfectly fine by me. He actually roars, which is perfectly fine. Okay, he has leftovers. Now I am max physical attack. There's two things that can matter here. I could U-turn, or I could set up my Stealth Rocks and take this Scald. But he could rest. Now I definitely have to keep up momentum, so I'm gonna go on the offensive. We know it's not physically defensive, but I won't do enough damage because of the leftovers. I mean, I would need a max damage roll. So, not sure. Do I Earthquake or do I U-turn? Not entirely sure. I guess I'll U-turn. Okay, so he doesn't switch out. He's now at 24%. I could bring in the Alomomola, which I did put Psychic on it just for the Garbodor as well, but that's a non-issue right now. What does Suicune go for? Does he go for a Scald? If so, I guess Umbreon is my best switch here. Because, okay, he goes for a Tailwind. That is perfectly fine. He will probably want to switch now into X-Cloud. But he got off that healing this time around. I think I'm still fine here though. See, the thing is, I do have the Mirror Coat on Alomomola with the Assault Vest. But if I Baton Pass onto Alomomola, that might be too obvious. I'm still gonna do it though. I'm still definitely gonna Baton Pass here. He used Roar and Tailwind, which means he is probably the same set as the last Suicune he used, which was specially defensive. I did scout out like his reasoning and his side of the battle, and now he actually goes out into Cobalion. So my Baton Pass definitely puts us in a good spot here. I could go out into Alomomola. But let me just check something. X-Cloud. How much damage will it do? Because I need Alomomola to survive the Boom Burst. Okay, 80%. So as long as Cobalion doesn't do over 80%, or I'm at 80%-ish health, I'm gonna go out into my Alomomola. This also kind of bluffs that I'm the Rocky Helmet set that I used pretty much the whole season. I'm just gonna click Scald here. I could potentially click Knockoff, but I don't want to give him an extra boost. He goes out into X-Cloud. Okay, I do not get the burn. I'm just gonna click Mirror Coat. Oh no, come on! No! Wow, that is so unfair. That is so unfair. That is so unfair. That is so freakishly unfair. Wow. That is so unfair. Ah, so much prepping, so much working into this moment for it to happen. Oh my gosh, 6%. Wow. Okay, I need to calm down because this is just it's honestly, oh man, it's ridiculous. Wow. The battle would have been 100% mine if I pulled that off. 100% mine. 100% mine. Wow. I cannot. Wow. Oh. I'm destroyed on the inside. I am literally. I should have clicked Knockoff. If I clicked Knockoff, I wouldn't be in this scenario. But I was freaking planning for this. I planned for this. Oh, so unfair. So unfair. Pokemon is such an unfair game. Wow. I have no words. I'm at a loss. I am seriously at a loss. Man. Doesn't matter if you play better or worse because of all the randomness. Okay, Earthquake. Does 80% minimum. He's not gonna bring in Rotom, I guess. Oh. This is wow. This is wow. I can't. I just can't. I cannot believe this. I would be 6-4 up, and he would have absolutely no way, no offense at all. No offense whatsoever. That crit killed my spirit. 100% killed my spirit. Pokemon is such an unfair game. All the good work I did throughout 10 weeks might actually come down to that. It might actually come down to that. Wow. It's bullshit, guys. It's bullshit. All my season, all my prepping, all my effort goes down the drain because of a 6% chance. Because of a 6% chance. And he bolt switches. And he's gonna go out into Exploud once again. Wow. The battle would have been decided 100% right there. 100% if not for that critical hit. A 100% if not for that critical hit. 100%. Wow. I'm not even thinking my moves anymore. It's bull. There's no other. Wow. 6%. I cannot believe that my whole season goes down the drain because of that. I seriously just can't. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. He sacrifices. Oh, I didn't even edit. Okay, he sacrifices his Mega Sableye. My wait, what? No. Why? Okay, my computer is acting up. Let me just... What happened to Rotom? Rotom is not dead yet. Rotom... No. Rotom is still here. And that's gonna be a setup, Cobalion, isn't it? Oh... Rotom... Oh, there we go. Does he have Hidden Power Ice? Because I'll go out into Landorus, doesn't really matter. 6% to my Assault Vest, Mirror Coating, Alomomola. The battle would have been decided. The battle was decided on that turn. I win 94 times out of 100 times we play this battle, I win. But 6 times I don't. 6 times I do not. I cannot believe that just happened. Should have just taken the hit with Umbreon and used foul play. Okay, he goes for close combat. Finally, at least something is going good for me now. Okay, I'm going to U-turn because he probably has to switch out. Okay, but first I'm gonna calc the damage to figure out what kind of Cobalion that is. Landorus-T. He did how much? 70.8%. So that seems like a low roll on the utility set. Not entirely sure. My U-turn won't do pretty much anything, but I'm still gonna go for it. I get momentum. His attack is lowered as well, and if he is the set I'm thinking he is, maybe Scissor can close this one out. He goes out into Rotom, I get a critical hit, which I guess I'm not gonna call it justice, but definitely helps our cause. Not entirely sure if it even mattered. But it definitely helps. Yeah, U-turn would not have KO'd. So we get lucky there. Now, I need to keep up the pressure, so I'm gonna bring in Latios. I now have Psyshock, and I am Choice Specs, which means I will not be faster than the Cobalion, unfortunately, but he doesn't know that. He doesn't know I'm Choice Specs Modest, which I brought specifically to one-hit KO his Mega Sableye. I think we're still gonna pull this off. I think. But it's gonna be hard. That crit helps, for sure. That crit helps, for sure. He brings in Suicune. Now, I believe I know what kind of Suicune he is. So if he has 252 special defense against my Choice Specs Latios, Psyshock still does 35% minimum. And against X-Cloud, Psyshock does 89%. So Psyshock could potentially finish off the game for us here. Yep, Latios takes down Suicune. Perfect. Okay. I think we have this, guys. Oh boy, I was really, really upset at that critical hit. I was really upset at that critical hit. Okay, Cobalion comes in. I just want to see. My Psyshock is a 2-hit KO. How does Draco Meteor do more damage to Cobalion? Oh, because of the special defense. Okay. I think I can switch into Landorus every time. But I'm gonna stay in just in case. No, Latios is a win condition against X-Cloud. And lowering the attack. Okay, he goes for Rock Polish. That's interesting. We've seen Rock Polish, Iron Head, and Close Combat. There is no way he has... I mean, If he has Sword Dance, then good for him. But if not, I think an Earthquake just... Oh wow, he does have Hidden Power Ice. Every time. Every time they have Hidden Power Ice. Wow. Okay, but he's at -1 attack. So, oh no, Latios didn't get KO'd. It was Landorus. So, he is mixed. He's at -1 attack. He really can't do too much to my Scissor. The question is, can Scissor take 2 hits from a -1 Cobalion? And can I set up a Sword Dance? This Cobalion is the only thing stopping me from sweeping him right now. Okay. Scissor. Wow, Rock Polish. Props to him. Scissor, Scissor, Scissor. Okay, his close combat does 20% apparently. And my superpower deals 72%. So if we assume he uses close combat first, -1 defense will KO. So Scissor is 100% the right play. We know his Hidden Power Ice, not Hidden Power Fighting. And we have Latios as a win condition against X-Cloud. So I'm gonna click Superpower right now. Even Scissor could probably take 1 hit from X-Cloud. So Superpower should do it for us. Superpower should really do it. And if he decides to switch out, then we should also want to KO the X-Cloud. So I could have played a little more careful against that Hidden Power, but I think we still have this. I think, yeah, there's a close combat, only does 26%. With the defense drop, Superpower will be 100% a 1-hit KO onto Cobalion, and I believe your Blackthorn Nidoqueens are going to take, the spot in the championship final. Now, let me just check. Choice Specs Boom Burst can do 50%, and he pretty much has to lock himself into that attack. I'm gonna Bullet Punch. There's no need to preserve differential. There's a 37%. So maybe he has some bulk. Maybe I should have just gone for a Superpower, but that's perfectly fine. Another Bullet Punch puts him in range of absolutely anything. Oh wait, I keep clicking. I really want X-Cloud to be gone. I'm gonna let Latios take the final KO with Side Shock, 100% accurate move, and your Blackthorn City Nidoqueens are in the championship finals of the TCL. Wow, even after that critical hit, we got a critical hit back from Landorus onto Rotom. Our Florges put in the work. It did so much to Mega Sableye that it pretty much nullified it. It KO'd Garbodor. I mean, pretty much everyone in the team put in some work. Umbreon didn't get to do anything besides Baton Pass, but that allowed us to conserve initiative. Landorus took hits like a champion and made Cobalion a non-threat. Alomomola didn't go as planned, but could have been the star of the show. Latios was a huge threat. He had no safe switch-ins to my Latios. Scissor putting in the work as well, and Florges. I mean, thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Dan, for the great match. I'm really happy I got my revenge, but you definitely made me work for it, man. Especially after that critical hit, I had to calm myself down because that put me in a really bad position. But yeah, wow, pretty pretty awesome game. Really good game to Violet City Noctowls, but the Blackthorn City Nidoqueens, we are not the underdogs. We are the favorites. And this battle has to show we are the favorites to win this league. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like on the video, and I will see you guys next week for the final match. I don't know who my opponent is yet, but I will probably make an announcement during the week. So stay tuned. Bye bye.